everyone. I would like to say thank you for your coming to my presentation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gloria Angelina Liberty. I'm from class A1 Management of Panchabakti University. Name 11020417132. Answer the question. Part A. Number 1. Yes, I'm always present because of students are required to be present at all times and to receive a highly beneficial lesson from the teacher. Number 2. During one semester of English tuition, I was always in attendance. Number 3. I studied a lot of the material on English business and then marketing, accounting, and advantage of learning is now understand and more deeply about the world. Number 4. Assignment in video of form and then post them on YouTube and copy links to classroom, Facebook group, and WhatsApp. Number 5. My impression during my English classes were very pleasant, but sometimes I found it difficult to learn English because of my poor skill in English. Happy that the teacher was friendly and outgoing. The media platform we use is Classroom, WhatsApp group, YouTube, and then Facebook group. Part B. Production is defined as an activity of processing raw goods, both in the form of raw or semi-finished, into an object that has a certain use value. Production can also be interpreted as making a product or service, so what its value can increase compared to its raw material. Number 2. The purpose of production activities is literally to meet human needs. Although in reality, current production activities are based on various objectives. Production activities with the aim of meeting the human needs is one of the promising sectors. Humans need various means to run their lives well. Health and cleanliness products are made to make it easier for humans to modify the environment in which they live so that they are comfortable to live in. The types of production. Number 1 is agricultural production. Production activities that utilize natural resources are as the main source of producing a product are called agricultural production. Agricultural production activities, for example, rice planting activities. Number 2, industrial production. Industrial production is an activity conducted to transform raw material into semi-finished goods and goods that are ready for consumption through a business entity. Number 3, extractive production. Extractive production activities are those that prioritize natural resources for their product to be taken directly. Examples of extractive production activities are mining activities, whether in the form of petroleum, coal, or metals. Number 4, production service. Service production activities are activities to sell services in the form of special expertise to meet other human needs. An example of a service production activity is a body and fast car service. Number 5 is transportation production. Transportation production activities are production activities that have the function to move an item from one place to another. An example of transportation production activities is the process of delivering motor facial value. Number 5. Finance is the practice of acquiring and managing money. It includes activities such as budgeting, borrowing, lending, saving, investing, forecasting. These activities enable the operation of households, companies, and even nations. Finance also includes the oversight of financial activities and the study of their effects. Financial management. Financial management is the planning and execution of financial decisions in pursuit of a goal. It involves procuring money and controlling and monitoring its efficient use, balancing risk against growth. Financial management is different from financial services, although you may use financial services to manage finances. Number 5. Learning a business to earn a degree in this study program will give me the opportunity to train and develop myself and business skills in a supportive environment, because learning business will prepare me to be truly able to work and to success in the work world, because the UPB is one of the private colleges that match my vision. Chapter 8. The types of business. What are the types of business? Business has different types to choose when you want to form a company, each with its own legal difference. Typically, the 4 main types of businesses include sole proprietorship, partnership, limited liability companies, LLC, and corporation. Before creating a business, what is important to entrepreneurs when running their business? So be clarified. One of their most important decisions is that a quick overview of these 4 types of businesses will be provided by this article to help entrepreneurs. Financial analysis training that you can apply to manage the financials of your business is offered by Corporate Finance Institute. Check out our financial modeling and valuation analysis FMVA certification program. 1. Sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is defined as an unincorporated company that is owned by one individual only. While the types of businesses is the simplest, the sole proprietorship also offers the least amount of protection for the owner. A sole proprietorship is unlike partnership or corporation. A separate legal identity for the business is not created by the sole proprietorship. Essentially, the owner of the businesses share the same identity as the company. Therefore, the owner is fully liable for any and all liabilities incurred by the company. This opinion can be chosen by an entrepreneur if they want to retain full control of the company. Additionally, to establish a sole proprietorship is not difficult, and it is inexpensive. There are also tax benefits as income is considered the owner's personal income and therefore only taxed one. Finally, sole proprietorship have to meet few regulation requirements. 2. Partnership. A partnership is a form of business where two or more people share ownership, as well as the responsibility for managing their company and the income or losses the business generates. Like sole proprietorship, partnership can take advantage of flow-through. Taxation. This means that the income is handled as the owner's income, so it is only taxed once. However, owners in partnership are in a position to incur the liabilities of the firm. However, there are some subtle distinctions to this. Partnerships have different types, namely general partnership, limited partnership, and limited liability partnership. General partnership. The easiest type of partnership to form is the state of being a general partner. In the state of being general partner, each partner shares equally in the workload, liability, and profits produced and paid out the partners. All partners are actively engaged in the business operation. This means that every partner's personal asset can be utilized to repay the liabilities of the state of being partner. This also means that each partner is liable to every other partner's action. For example, John and Dave are in a general partnership. If John is sued for malpractice, their personal asset may be claimed against in the lawsuit. Limited partnership. This type of partnership has at least one general partner. Limited partnership allow outside investors to buy into a business but maintains limited liability and involvement based on their contribution. This is a more complicated form of partnership, which also has more flexibility in terms of ownership and decision making. Additionally, there are also limited partners in limited partnerships. Limited partners only take on as much liability as their financial stake in the business. However, as limited partners, they are not involved in management decision and do not have any control over the company. Limited liability partnership LLPs are similar to general partnership where multiple partners are responsible for the operation of the business. However, partners in LLP are not personally responsible for the action of other partner or the debts of the business. Unfortunately, not all businesses can be LLPs. This type of business is often reserved for certain professions such as lawyers or accountants. In general, compared to other types of businesses, partnerships offer more flexibility but are also exposed to more risk. 3. Limited Liability Company (LLC). Limited liability companies (LLCs) are one of the most flexible types of businesses. LLCs combine aspects of both partnership and corporation. They return the tax benefits of sole proprietorship and the limited liability of corporation. LLCs are able to choose between different tax treatments. As long as the LLC chooses not to be treated as a C corporation, it retains its flow-through taxation status. Additionally, LLC benefit from limited liability status. In LLCs, the company exists as its own legal entity. This protects the owners of the LLCs from being personally liable for the operation and debts of the business. Number 4. Corporation. Corporations are a separate legal entity created by shareholders. Incorporating a business protects owners from being personally liable for the company's debts or legal disputes. A corporation is more complicated to create compared to the other 3 types of businesses. An article of this incorporation must be drafted, which includes information such as the number of shares to be issued, the name and location of the business, and the purpose of the business. In sole proprietorship and partnership, if one of the owners passes away or declares bankruptcy, the company is the sole corporation exists as its own entity. Therefore, they are protected from this situation and will continue to exist even if the owner of the business passes away. There are 3 main types of corporation. C corporation, the most common form of incorporation. The corporation is taxed as a business entity and owner receives profit that are then also taxed individually. S corporation, similar to a C corporation but may only consist of 100 shareholders. C corporation are passed through entities like partnerships, so profits are not taxed twice. Non-profit corporation, often used by charitable organizations. Non-profit corporations are tax exempt. However, they must operate without generating profits. All forms of incoming cash flow must be retained to spend on operation or future plans. Thinking of starting a company, corporate finance institutes, corporate strategy, course teaches tactics and strategies in running a successful business. Example of the types of businesses. Many businesses began as a sole proprietorship. As this type of business is great for small businesses. As they grow and expand, they tend to convert to corporation. eBay is a very famous example of a sole proprietorship that converted into a corporation. Hewlett Packard is an example of an incredibly successful and famous partnership. Like eBay, as they grew, they eventually incorporated in 1947. However, the company began as a partnership between two friends. Chrysler is one of the largest automobile manufacturers in the United States. Since inception, Chrysler has maintained its status as a limited liability corporation (LLC). Finally, possibly the most famous of this company is Apple. Like more large companies that are listed in stock exchange, Apple, otherwise known as Apple Inc., was incorporated soon after the company began its operation. To this day, Apple remains one of the largest company in the world. Its heart continued to exist despite one of its co-CEO founders, Steve Jobs, passing away.
Halaman 129. Bab 8. Jenis bisnis. Apa saja jenis bisnis? Bisnis memiliki jenis berbeda untuk dipilih ketika Anda ingin membentuk sebuah perusahaan, masing-masing dengan perbedaan hukum sendiri. Biasanya, 4 titik utama bisnis mencakup kepemilikan tunggal, bagian porsi, pemilik liabilitas terbatas (LLC), dan perusahaan. Sebelum menciptakan bisnis, apa yang penting bagi pengusaha ketika menjalankan bisnis mereka harus diperjelas. Salah satu keputusan mereka yang paling penting adalah bahwa tinjauan cepat dari keempat jenis bisnis ini akan disediakan oleh artikel ini untuk membantu pengusaha. Pelatihan analisis keuangan yang dapat Anda terapkan untuk mengelola keuangan bisnis Anda ditawarkan oleh lembaga keuangan perusahaan. Periksa analisis pemodelan dan valuasi keuangan kami. FMVA, Program Sertifikasi. Halaman 131. Halaman 130. Pemilik tunggal nomor 1. Sebuah pemilik tunggal didefinisikan sebagai sebuah perusahaan yang dimiliki oleh satu orang saja, sementara jenis bisnis adalah yang paling sederhana. Pemilik tunggal juga menawarkan jumlah yang paling sedikit perlindungan untuk pemilik. Sebuah kepemilikan tunggal tidak seperti kemitraan atau perusahaan. Sebuah identitas hukum terpisah untuk bisnis tidak dibuat dengan kepemilikan tunggal. Pada dasarnya, pemilik bisnis berbagi identitas yang sama dengan perusahaan. Oleh karena itu, pemilik sepenuhnya bertanggung jawab untuk setiap dan semua kewajiban yang terjadi oleh perusahaan. Pilihan ini dapat dipilih oleh seorang pengusaha jika mereka ingin mempertahankan kendali penuh perusahaan. Selain itu, membangun kepemilikan tunggal tidaklah sulit dan tidak mahal. Ada juga manfaat pajak karena pendapatan dianggap pendapatan pribadi pemilik dan oleh karena itu hanya dikenakan pajak sekali. Akhirnya pemilik tunggal harus memenuhi beberapa persyaratan peraturan. 2. Kemitraan. Kemitraan adalah suatu bentuk bisnis di mana 2 atau lebih orang berbagi kepemilikan serta tanggung jawab untuk mengelola perusahaan dan pendapatan atau kerugian bisnis yang dihasilkan. Seperti pemilik tunggal, kemitraan dapat mengambil keuntungan dari jalan-jalan. Halaman 131. Perpajakan. Ini berarti bahwa pendapatan ditangani sebagai pendapatan pemilik sehingga hanya dikenakan pajak sekali. Akan tetapi, para pemilik dalam kemitraan siap menanggung kewajiban perusahaan. Namun, ada beberapa perbedaan halus untuk ini. Kemitraan memiliki tipe yang berbeda, yaitu kemitraan umum, kemitraan terbatas, dan kewajiban yang terbatas kemitraan. Kemitraan umum. Jenis kemitraan yang paling mudah dibentuk adalah keadaan sebagai mitra umum. Dalam keadaan menjadi mitra umum, masing-masing mitra berbagi sama dengan beban kerja, kewajiban, dan keuntungan yang dihasilkan dan dibayarkan kepada mitra. Semua mitra aktif terlibat dalam operasi bisnis. Ini dapat berarti bahwa setiap aset pribadi mitra dapat digunakan untuk membayar kewajiban sebagai mitra. Hal ini juga berarti bahwa setiap pasangan bertanggung jawab atas tindakan pasangan lainnya. Misalnya, John dan Dave berada dalam kemitraan umum. Jika John dituntut untuk malpraktek, aset pribadi Dave dapat diklaim terhadap gugatan. Halaman 132. Kemitraan terbatas. Jenis kemitraan ini memiliki setidaknya satu mitra umum. Kemitraan terbatas memungkinkan investor luar untuk membeli sebuah bisnis tetapi mempertahankan kewajiban dan keterlibatan yang terbatas. Berdasarkan kontribusi mereka, ini adalah bentuk kemitraan yang lebih rumit, yang juga memiliki fleksibilitas dalam hal kepentingan dan pengambilan keputusan. Selain itu, ada juga mitra terbatas dalam kemitraan terbatas. Mitra terbatas hanya mengambil kewajiban sebanyak saham keuangan mereka dalam bisnis. Namun, sebagai mitra terbatas, mereka tidak terlibat dalam keputusan manajemen dan tidak memiliki kendali atas perusahaan. Halaman 133. Kewajiban terbatas kemitraan (LLP). LLPS mirip dengan kemitraan umum, di mana beberapa mitra bertanggung jawab untuk pengoperasian bisnis. Namun, mitra dalam ini tidak bertanggung jawab secara pribadi untuk tindakan mitra lain atau utang bisnis. Sayangnya, tidak semua bisnis bisa jadi LLP. Jenis bisnis ini seringkali diperuntukkan bagi profesi tertentu, seperti pengacara atau akuntan. Secara umum, dibandingkan dengan jenis bisnis lainnya, kemitraan menawarkan lebih banyak fleksibilitas tetapi juga rentan terhadap risiko yang lebih besar. 3. Perusahaan kewajiban terbatas (LLC). Perusahaan kewajiban terbatas adalah salah satu jenis bisnis yang paling fleksibel. LLCs menggabungkan aspek dari kemitraan dan perusahaan. Mereka mempertahankan keuntungan pajak dari kepemilikan tunggal dan kewajiban yang terbatas dari perusahaan. LLC mampu memilih antara perawatan pajak yang berbeda. Selama LLC memilih untuk tidak diperlakukan sebagai C Corporation, itu mempertahankan status pajak bunga melalui halaman 134. Selain itu, LLC mendapat manfaat dari status kewajiban terbatas. Pada LLC, perusahaan ada sebagai entitas hukum sendiri. Ini melindungi pemilik LLC dari bertanggung jawab secara pribadi untuk operasi hutang dan bisnis. 4. Perusahaan. Perusahaan adalah badan hukum terpisah yang dibuat oleh pemegang saham. Dengan menyertakan sebuah bisnis, para pemilik tidak dapat dikenai tanggung jawab pribadi atas hutang atau pertikaian hukum di perusahaan. Sebuah perusahaan lebih rumit untuk membuat dibandingkan dengan 3 jenis bisnis lainnya. Sebuah artikel inkorporasi harus disusun yang mencakup informasi seperti jumlah saham yang akan diterbitkan, nama dan lokasi bisnis, dan tujuan bisnis. Dalam kepemilikan tunggal dan kemitraan, jika salah satu pemilik meninggal atau menyatakan bangkrut, perusahaan ini dibubarkan. Perusahaan ada sebagai entitas sendiri. Oleh karena itu, mereka dilindungi dari situasi ini dan akan terus ada bahkan jika pemilik meninggal. Halaman 135. Ada 3 jenis utama perusahaan. Yang pertama, C Corporation. Bentuk yang paling umum dari inkorporasi, korporasi dikenai pajak sebagai entitas bisnis dan pemilik menerima keuntungan yang kemudian juga dikenakan pajak secara individu. S Corporation. Mirip dengan C Corporation, tapi mungkin hanya terdiri dari 100 pemegang saham. Perusahaan ini melewati entitas seperti kemitraan, jadi keuntungan tidak dikenakan pajak 2 kali. Korporasi non-profit yang sering digunakan oleh organisasi amal, korporasi non-profit dibebaskan dari pajak. Namun, mereka harus beroperasi tanpa menghasilkan keuntungan. Semua bentuk arus kas yang masuk harus ditahan untuk digunakan dalam operasi atau rencana masa depan. Berpikir untuk menyatakan perusahaan, kursus strategi perusahaan keuangan mengajarkan taktik dan strategi dalam menjalankan bisnis yang sukses. Contoh jenis bisnis, banyak bisnis dimulai sebagai pemilik tunggal. Karena jenis bisnis ini besar untuk bisnis kecil. Saat mereka tumbuh dan berkembang, halaman 136. Mereka cenderung untuk mengkonversi ke perusahaan. eBay adalah contoh yang sangat terkenal dari pemilik tunggal yang dikonversi menjadi sebuah perusahaan. Hewlett Packard atau HP adalah contoh kemitraan yang sukses dan terkenal. Seperti eBay, ketika mereka tumbuh, mereka akhirnya tergabung pada tahun 1947. Namun, perusahaan itu mulai sebagai kemitraan antara 2 teman. Chrysler adalah salah satu produsen mobil terbesar di Amerika Serikat. Sejak Chrysler telah mempertahankan statusnya sebagai satu perusahaan kewajiban terbesar. LC akhirnya mungkin yang paling terkenal dari perusahaan ini adalah Apple. Seperti kebanyakan perusahaan besar yang terdaftar dalam bursa efek, Apple atau dikenal sebagai Apple Inc. dimasukkan segera setelah perusahaan memulai operasinya. Sampai hari ini, Apple tetaplah salah satu perusahaan terbesar di dunia. Ini terus ada meskipun salah satu pendirinya, Steve Jobs, meninggal. Kursus strategi bisnis dan perusahaan CFI.